Hey, what is up, you goofy Groudon? Coming at you with a super sick Banette EX deck that Mateus piloted to a top 32 finish at Lille Regionals just last weekend, I want to say. Time's flying by, and there's been a ton of major Pokemon tournaments, so I think it was last weekend. But the deck is super sick. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell you as much about this deck as I would like. I've played quite a bit with it, but when I was playing it the other day on the stream, I pretty much only played against Mew. I don't know why, but I literally only hit Mew on the ladder. So I've got a lot of experience in the Mew matchup, so I can tell you about that, but not a ton of information about many other matchups. A couple more that I can tell you about, but I don't know everything, so you're gonna have to pick it up, play it yourself, and try it out. I actually did VOD review one of Mateus's matches, I believe round 1 of day 2 of Lille Regional. So if you want to see Mateus piloting the deck up against a Lost Box, check out the secondary YouTube channel, round 1 of the day 2 Lille tournament VOD review video on the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG2. Check that out over there. So the main attacker in the deck is, of course, the Banette EX. It has that Everlasting Darkness attack for 1 Psychic during your opponent's next turn. They can't play any item cards in their hand. Item cards are the most powerful cards in the Pokemon TCG, so not being able to play those kind of sucks, but it's kind of good for us if our opponent can't play them. So pretty good attack, of course. Only doing 30 damage is the trade-off, though. We're doing 30 damage. Our opponent can't play items, so we need a little bit more help than that. There's also the Poltergeist attack on this Banette that we can use for Psychic Colorless. Does 60 damage times the number of trainer cards in our opponent's hand. Item cards, of course, are trainer cards, so if our opponent can't play them, they get stuck in their hand alongside their other trainer cards, and then we can actually hit pretty hard with Poltergeist in quite a few scenarios as well. We got the other Banette in here that can Lost Zone itself along with the Shuppet, and then it gets a supporter out of our discard pile, which is pretty important to recover stuff like Boss's Orders, Cheryl, or even just a draw supporter card for the turn like an Iono or a Research. For the draw engine in this deck, it is a Kirlia based draw engine. 3 Ralts, 3 Kirlia, and there is also Gardevoir EX in here, which is great for energy acceleration, but probably more important, to be honest, is to make sure we can move our Pokemon around. Because one thing that can happen is, let's say we get like turn 2 Banette set up and attacking, and then on our opponent's turn, where they can't play items, and because of that, they're pretty limited as to what they can actually do on their turn. They might just go, okay, well, I'm just going to boss your Kirlia and hope you can't move your Kirlia, and then on my next turn, if you can't move your Kirlia, you don't attack with the Banette, and then I can use items, then I can actually play the game. And because of that, the Gardevoir is pretty important to then evolve a Kirlia to a Gardevoir, use the Psychic Embrace to utilize energy in our discard pile as a way to actually move our Kirlia or whatever other Pokemon that might get bossed and trapped in the active around. So the Gardevoir is actually pretty important, not just for energy acceleration, but to also move our Pokemon around, but also as an attacker as well. Like I said, I played against a lot of Mew, and using Gardevoir as an attacker to like KO a Genesect at the end of the game, or even you can like KO, if you get the first 2 prize knockout on a Genesect with like a Banette, you can go like back-to-back Gardevoir EX knockouts on Genesect, or you could use like Mew EX to KO a Genesect by copying Technoblast into Gardevoir EX KO a Genesect with the, what is it, Miracle? What is it called? Miracle Force for 190. So yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you can win games with this deck. This deck is super crazy. A lot of cool things you can do. So draw engine is in the Kirlia. Gardevoir accelerates energy into play. The Mew EX is a cool attacker. Like I said, you can copy Technoblast, you can copy Greninja up against Lost Zone decks, or like a Baxcalibur deck, but our main win condition against Baxcalibur is just item lock them, they can't can into Baxcalibur, and then they just don't play enough energy to actually KO like 3 Banette in a row with the Chen-Pao. That's kind of our win condition against them. We got the Radiant Alakazam in here, so we can actually trap things in the active. I did this a lot against Mew. You can do this against Lost Box as well. If they got a Comfey inactive, you can hit it for 30 with the Banette and then move 2 damage counters off of it on your next turn with the Radiant Alakazam, and then hit it for 30 again, and make your opponent actually have to attach to it to retreat it to actually be able to attack with anything off their bench. But they don't really want to do that because they're probably building up towards an attacker like a Raikou or a Dragonite, something like that. So putting the energy attachment for turn onto the Comfey sets them back 1 turn from getting closer to that bigger attacker. And in that match specifically, we can sit there for a long time using Everlasting Darkness. Even if they're attacking us with Cram, they 3-hit KO us with Cram, and we Everlasting Darkness 4-hit KO them, but we can retreat between Banette EXs using like Gardevoir's ability maybe, and then we can use Cheryl as well. There's a Cheryl in here to heal our evolution Pokemon, and then we could even recover the Cheryl with the Banette, with the Puppet offering that gets us a porter out of our discard pile, and then we lost on the Banette to use Cheryl again if we're up against, you know, a Lost Zone deck and they're doing a little bit of damage every turn. Can fully heal our Banettes at some point, or even other matchups too. Like against the Mew matchup, sometimes they'll hit us with the Mew EX or the Mew VMAX with a Technoblast. It'll do 190. Then we can like Cheryl heal and just item lock them again for another turn, and then Poltergeist the next turn. I don't know, this deck is just absolutely wild. The strategies and game plans you can execute with this deck are so cool. Like I said, I can't really go too in depth on the strategies that this deck can execute because I just haven't played it enough. But Lost Box In the Mew matchup, I've handled a little bit. Like I said, in the Mew matchup, start out with the item lock. You can get ahead in the prize exchange and then close out the game with attacking with Gardevoir and Mew, something like that. Even a Poltergeist can get involved. I had one game against a Mew where I like item locked 2 Genesects for a while, and then I used Astral Barrage to clean up the Genesects to do 50 to each of them to take a 4 prize turn knockout, and then like Gardevoir plus Boss to KO the last Genesect, I think. I don't even remember, but and then against the Lost Box matchup, start off with the Banette EX, get ahead in the prize exchange, and then you can just kind of fall back on like Gardevoir or Mew EX. Like Mew EX can knock out Dragonite if they get it set up, stuff like that. But once you're ahead in the prize exchange, it's okay to just kind of be more aggressive back and forth. Get your Curlias evolved up so they can't take too many prize cards with Sableye at that point, and you're usually just kind of a fine spot. The only like scary part against Lost Box is this deck doesn't play Manaphy, so we can't protect our bench from the Radiant Greninja. So if Lost Box goes first on their second turn, they can definitely threaten us with the Greninja, and that can be a little bit scary. So you just want to make sure you get down triple Shuppet and then can respond with a Everlasting Darkness after that. Also, if you do just open the Shuppet, you want to go for that Enveloping Shadow. It only does 10 damage, but if you get heads on the coin flip, your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand. So yeah, whenever you go second and open Shuppet, go for that Enveloping Shadow. That's actually like our win condition against Chen-Pao Baxcalibur, is if they go first on our second turn, get a heads on Enveloping Shadow, then go into the Everlasting Darkness, and then they never actually get to set up a Baxcalibur, and we just kind of win the game. But if we go first against Chen-Pao Baxcalibur, we can just go turn 2 Everlasting Darkness before they even get a chance to candy the Frigibax into the Baxcalibur, and then we just win the game. That matchup is interesting. But if they go first, we don't get the Enveloping Shadow, and they go candy Baxcalibur, it does kind of feel like we just lose. But to be honest, still at that point, I guess we could just Everlasting Darkness, and they might just run out of energy still, to be honest. The more that I'm thinking about it, yeah, we just beat Chen-Pao Baxcalibur, I think. It's just like a free matchup. I guess a Greninja becomes a threat, though. If they go first and they go turn 2 Greninja, that's like a big threat. Yeah, there's just so much. Like I said, I haven't played enough with this deck, and most of the games I play with it were against Mew, so I understand the Mew matchup pretty well. But one more matchup we'll talk about here. I think I've talked about pretty much everything in the deck. There's some Pokemon Search cards. There is a couple Arvid in here to be aggressive with early game combos, or just like guaranteeing like the turn 2 Everlasting Darkness. You can go Luminion for Arvid for 4 Steel Stone plus an item card. Put together whatever you need to get off that turn 2 Everlasting Darkness. Or another big combo that does come up is using the Calyrex V. This is our win condition against Colorless Lugia, unless they play Pumpkaboo. Most Colorless Lugias don't play Pumpkaboo, though. And if that maintains to be the thing you can do against Colorless Lugia is use Shadow Mist. It does 10 damage for a Psychic Energy, but during their next turn, they can't play any special energy cards or stadium cards from their hand. So what you do is you just like basically only set up the Calyrex V. Don't set up anything else. Don't evolve to Curlias. Don't bench Radiant Alakazam. You can maybe bench a Shuppet if you want to. You probably have something else in play with 1 retreat cost anyways. But what you're going to try and do is attack with Calyrex V with a Psychic Energy with Path to the Peak in play, and then they can't bump your Path to the Peak with Collapsed or Mezagoza, and they can't attach special energy from their hand, so they can't use Summoning Star and Lugia to use Archeops to get special energy out of their deck, and they just kind of lose the game. So you just attack with Shadow Mist over and over and over again, and with 4 Iono, plus the possibility of using Shuppet into Banette to get another Iono, plus Super Rod, you should be able to get far enough ahead in the prize exchange that when you break the Shadow Mist lock, you just win, or you can just beat them with Shadow Mist, and just Shadow Mist over and over and over again. 10 damage. It is only 10 damage, but if you have like a 30-card deck, and you have 4 Iono, or even just 3 Iono, you know, that's 900 damage, and you should be in a pretty good spot. If you get 900 damage in play, you should be able to piece together a win condition after that in some way. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. There's like no way you can put 900 damage in play and then lose the game. Just don't bench anything else for them to boss and trap in the active, and make sure you always have like a out to a Psychic Energy to be able to retreat something. Like if you open Shuppet and then Escape Rope into the Calyrex and then go with the Shadow Mist attack, just don't, you know, bench a bunch of other 1-prize. Don't evolve your Ralts to Curlias, just kind of chill and Shadow Mist them. So those are like the 3 matchups I've played and have experience against. The other stuff I'm not too sure. I know Mateus did beat the 2 Gardevoir they played against, so the Gardevoir matchup can't be terrible. And I imagine there's a couple different routes you could take there. Item lock early is probably pretty good. You can use Mew EX to copy their Greninja to KO Curlias and Raltses. There's probably a bunch of different stuff you can do, to be honest. I don't know how to play those matchups, though. All I can tell you is what I do know, and all I know is that this deck is sick, and I definitely recommend you try it out. And if you're not able to put it together because you don't quite have enough credits, so you need to get yourself some codes to get some credits, and go check them out. Go get your codes from PTCGLstore.com. They have got you covered for all your code needs. You can use code AzulGG over there for a discount as well. So if you need some codes to get some credits on PTCG Live to build some decks, whether it's this deck or any of the new Paradox Rift decks that you're going to be wanting to build when that drops next week, PTCGL Store has got you covered on the codes. Check it out, PTCGLstore.com. Use code AzulGG for a discount. Link, of course, will be in the description. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into some action with the Banette deck so I can show you how to play it a little bit better. Probably not to its max potential, but I'll show you what I know through some gameplay. Let's get into it. And also, No, let's go check it out. Now we gotta be able to do something here. I don't know what it is. You can beat Mew. It's free. All right, we'll leak the strats. With that, do Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider Pathlock. Well, the Shadow Rider Pathlocks a thing, but I don't want to show them my Shadow Rider yet. Oh, we're just gonna chill here, I think. Just pass. There we go. Mew uses a lot of items. Yeah, I guess. Shadow Rider versus Mew. Well, yeah, but if they just attach a double turbo before the game starts, like, how do I beat that? How do I beat that? If they just throw down a double turbo on a Mew, do I just lose? I guess I can like I could like trap a Genesect in the active though, right? No third Chuppet. Yeah, I did that on purpose. If I get like judged here or something, I want to put down Luminium plus Shadow Rider or something. Nope. Shadow Rider. Yeah, if it is double turbo, we can Shadow Rider. But if it's not double turbo, then sheesh, I don't know, man. But we could still like. No, honestly, if they play Fusion Energy, we probably just lose. I don't know how we beat. Oh. I mean, we'll see what build they're playing. They're playing cross switchers, so I don't think you can put fusion and cross switchers together. So yeah, I don't think you can fusion and cross switcher. But if they get like a single double turbo in play, do I go the Shadow Rider route? Probably not. I'd probably go. Oh wait, they have Oricorio. Our Banette's only doing our Banette's only doing 10 damage. All right. Okay. They're only doing 10 damage with our Banette here. That might be enough. And there's the double turbo. All right. And we top decked a boss. Oh my god. How do you play this matchup, man? I could go into the item lock. We'll do 10 damage. They won't be able to play items. They would have to retreat. Okay, so I think doing that is correct. I think going for the item lock this turn makes sense. And then we just try and boss up Genesect over and over and run them out of energy that way. And then one hit KO UV Max eventually. Okay, I'm just gonna go for that. But losing 2 bosses here sucks. But nothing we can do about it now. Right, Banette. No Curlia here kind of sucks. If I had gone to the Shadow Rider play and Shadow Rider the active, they would just go switch card 1-hit KO my Shadow Rider, right? Because what is it locked? Stadiums and... Okay, that's not good enough. I gotta be able to bump their path, to be honest with this. Alright. Everlasting Darkness for 10 damage. We're cooking. The only way they can move the Oricorio now is through double turbo energy. So we can just try and run them. See, we needed more boss, though. We needed more boss. Researching away double boss is so bad. Because our game plan is just like boss them over and over again. Just like continuously boss them. Fuck. It's gonna be hard now. You baby Banette to get a boss back? Well, yeah. That gets 1, though. That gets 1 boss back. So I have 2 boss total instead of like 4. Because I opened double boss research. Oh, wait, hold up. Well, level ball for Curlia, right? I only have access to 2 ball. That's 2 double turbos in play now. If I boss Genesect once, I have to use another double turbo. If I boss Genesect again, they have to use another double turbo. And then I 1-hit KO them UV Max and I win. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. I might need to be able to bump path. I want to keep my vacuum. Honestly, getting an energy in the discard pile wouldn't be a bad thing. I think I'm gonna do this. Get 1 energy in the discard pile here. I don't hate that. I still want to keep all my path outs, right? So I think I have to get rid of the Force Seal Stone here. There's just, I don't know if the Super Rod's in the deck though. I'll get rid of the Force Seal. Yeah, I'll get rid of Force Seal Stone. Screw it. We vibe. All right, Arvin. Get Force Seal Stone and then Ultra Ball for Luminion or the thing next turn, I guess. Sure. Makes the most sense to me. Everlasting Darkness. If you put the retreat stadium, they can't retreat with double. Well, they have path though. They have plenty of ways to bump the stadium. They have path and vacuums. Like my stadium's not sticking. Well, they can't use vacuum if I'm out of line, but they have paths. Oh, they just split up their energy. Okay, hold up. Now we just win, right? We just bring up Genesect twice and then move all the damage off and win. That's a dub. Congratulations, we won, chat. Yeah, we just win if we find boss now. Boss plus Alakazam just wins the game now. Dude, they're not even doing anything. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're chilling. Wait, do I have to be careful about... Ooh, I do have to be careful a little bit about deck out. Slightly. Slightly, because if they boss my Kirlia, I have to be able to retreat my Kirlia. Should I get rid of the Cheryl here? Let me think for a second. No, we can just get rid of another energy here, I think. Yeah, because we have the Super Rod as well to recover energy, possibly. Okay, boss a Genesect. And damage. We do need to find the Alakazam so we can move the damage off at some point as well. We're only doing 10 damage, though, so, like, that won't be hard. This game is going to be 100 turns of damage, though, no? Yeah, of course. I don't mind sitting here for forever. Are you going to deck out? Well, I should get ahead in the prize exchange. I don't think I am going to. I could also KO the Oricorio so that I'm doing 30 damage each turn and then move 20s off each turn. So that would be fine as well. Okay. Let me energy in there too. I don't think I ever want Path to the... Well, I might. Let's get rid of this. The Cheryl also doesn't seem very good, to be honest. All right, maybe I should chill now. Maybe I should chill a little bit. I do need to find... Yeah, I should chill. I should just chill. They will concede. They might. I'll be a little bit careful. Is Baby Banette better than playing a Palpad? I mean, I have no clue, to be honest. Good question that I have no answer for you, to be honest. I have no answer for you, but it's a good question. Okay, so I can just... Well, do I want to use this refinement first? Timer run out? I'm not really scared of the timer running out, to be honest. So we throw 2 active, retreat. Okay, repeat. They have a stadium in hand, so they can't Ionos and boss us in the same turn. Okay, yeah, we can get cheesy in this matchup for sure. There's definitely cheese to be done. Yeah. Does Cheryl ever go in the discard to make sure Baby Banette gets it? Probably not. I mean, maybe in some scenarios, but not this scenario specifically. I don't think so. Judge. Okay. We do only have 1 Kirlia to work with now. I need to find Alakazam. Okay, there's Alakazam. All right, so I can go get the Zam now and start moving the damage up. I should probably up my damage, right? Keep your damage up. Zam. I guess like in 1 turn they could go like Lost City. Sheesh, maybe they could do some shenanigans, to be honest. They could Lost City my Alakazam. But I know hitting KO in the Oricorio is good, because if I go KO Oricorio, KO a Genesect, then I could theoretically like Poltergeist KO Mew VMAX to win the game. So throw on Collapse, see if he eats Oricorio. No, I'll just KO the Oricorio through my damage spread. I'll just KO it through the Alakazam. I'm fine with that, I think. Just like the... What is this? Death by 1,000 cuts or whatever. I could also just leave the Oricorio alive. I don't have to KO the Oricorio. Also, they maybe prize their last double turbo, so they might not be doing it. They maybe can't even retreat this Genesect, to be honest. This Genesect actually might just be stuck here the whole game. It's possible. Yo, appreciate the 4 months there, Team Reaper. I'm just gonna go ahead for like time's sake. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this a little bit suboptimally, but I'm gonna play this like slightly suboptimally here. We should have Alakazam the 1 damage off, but oh, dude, what the heck? I gotta like not play so fast. Yeah, I don't know if I should KO the Oricorio or not, to be honest. Because I'll be doing 30 damage each turn. Is that like too much damage? Is what I'm thinking. Is 30 damage each turn too much? Probably not, right? It doesn't seem like it should be too much. I'm guessing deck out for one of y'all happens first before 6 prizes are taken. Yeah, probably because I'm not doing enough damage, to be honest. Hang on, we'll fix that. Yeah, I'll up my damage here. Oh, wait, I'm going to draw a prize card. So my Ionos won't hit as hard, though. You have 2 more boss, though? No, I have 1 more boss. I only have 1 more boss. Because when the Banette, when you use the Banette, it lost zones itself. Yeah, I can make these, honestly, against Double Turbo Mew, actually, I think this is probably a favorable matchup. I think Double Turbo Mew is probably a favorable matchup, to be honest. Yeah, Double Turbo Mew is probably a favorable one, I think. I don't know about like other matchups, but Fusion Mew sounds tough, but Fusion Mew definitely sounds tough. Maybe I want to pressure the Mew Vs, to be honest. Actually, I don't know. Well, I could like boss KO a Mew V with Gardevoir to win the game, actually. Yeah, I could do that. That would be... I mean, they could triple VMAX it, I guess. That's something. But the Oricorio is gone, so they can't Genesect anymore. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I'm going to be doing too much damage. Is that like a... like... I don't know. I'll be so far ahead on the prize trade, and they'll be getting item locked. So I think I'll be in a fine spot pretty much no matter what. I'll be so far ahead on the prize trade, and they'll be item locked. So like eventually I could probably build up for some kind of nuke on the Mew VMAX or something. Yeah, they just gave me the... I can just like pick on the Genesects, I guess. Yeah, this matchup would be way easier if we didn't have so many boss missing. If we had all of our bosses' orders, it'd be like a free dub. I have less cards in them, and deck out will it matter? I don't think so, because I have Super Rod plus at least 1 Iono. I have Super Rod plus all my Ionos left, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Super Rod. I have Super Rod plus all my Ionos left, so I'm not really worried about decking out before I beat them, so. Should not deck out at all here. This is literally just like the slow burn, though. What does things attack do again? Times the number of... Oh, for each card in your opponent. What? Wait, that's actually like not bad in this deck. That's actually like not bad. Why not evolve the Banettes? I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, I guess is the reason. If I evolve this one and then they boss KO'd it, that'd be kind of annoying, I feel like. So I'd rather just keep the option of both around. Because otherwise they could like retreat boss KO and then I don't have any boss. I think I should just wait. Maybe they're out of boss. I mean, they definitely have 1 boss. Oh, they do play the cross switchers. They might only play 1 boss, actually, to be honest. Because they do play the cross switchers. I've not seen cross switcher Mew in forever. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine to just chill. I'm not pressed here to really do anything. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. We're just gonna chill. I'm gonna hang out, have a good time. Hang out, you know? Will they ever concede? Only time will tell. Yeah, who knows? No, this will actually work out because I can do the Guardy play actually to win the game. I can do the Guardy play to win the game. I honestly should probably thin out my deck a little bit here with Ultra Balls and stuff. Oh, actually, Ultra Ball's a good card to have. Oh, there's an Iono. Okay. I'm still item locking them though. I don't know. They could Iono into Boss Path though. That's like the one combo they could have would be Boss Path. I do not have an out to Path to the Peak right now, so we have to dig to try and find one. And they're actually all on the bottom of the deck. That could make things interesting. Path this turn actually would be pretty good as well because it just shuts down my Alakazam. Okay. Yeah, they do have some plays. They got some tricks. Comeback potential. Okay, that becomes Vacuum, which gets me the Path bump out. I honestly just kind of want to Iono. I haven't shuffled my... I want to shuffle my deck, actually, is what I want to do. All my good stuff's on the bottom of my deck, theoretically, right now. Oh, forgot to do this. Yeah, I think I have this one, like, locked up, actually. We'll eventually get there. Because I'm gonna build up this one. I'm going to KO the Genesect on the bench that has all the damage. I'll move some damage to the other bench Genesect V. And then I'll get this active Genesect V in the range where I can put the damage from the bench Genesect V back onto the active. And then KO that, and then go boss KO Genesect with Gardevoir the turn afterwards will be the play. So this should just be a dub at this point. I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't think I care about Path anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Okay, looking good, looking good. Yo, this deck is sick, to be honest. It makes me wish I had tried a Banette deck at an earlier time, to be honest. Because like after watching Mateus play on stream day 2, now playing this myself, like there's so many cool things you can do with this, so many different strategies in matchups. Definitely very, very sick deck. This KO. Honestly, well, I can't take all my prize cards in one turn. Yeah, I can't take them all in one turn. Although that does sound like it would have been the play if I could have done that. How many energy do I have in my discard power right now? 2. Putting a third in there, honestly, wouldn't be a bad thing. Because if I go Calamitous, what's it? Cost of each basic. Oh, basic. Okay, only basics. Okay, so I don't really need to do anything else. And Ultra Balls do become... Ultra Balls aren't bad cards for me. I could use a Refinement here. Like, get rid of this. I should have Refinemented actually on the last turn, too, I think. 30. Even if they break the lock. Yeah, even if they can somehow break my lock for a turn, I think I'm still in a good spot. Yeah. Poltergeist for game. All right, Chen-Pao. Whoa, this one's free, right? They just run out of energy, right? They eventually run out of energy. Yo, this is a dub. Although they can turn to Greninja and KO 2 of my puppets, so yeah. No Manaphy in this deck is interesting. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. The lack of Manaphy feels kind of sus. We can hit him with that turn 1 Enveloping Shadow. Oh, wait, yeah, I can turn 1 deny the thing. All right, no Muppets prize this time. What is it? Does anyone know what the Mew EX in here is for? I actually don't know. I just don't know what it's for. I think that would be cool as well. I want to Iono or Research. I kind of want to... Well, they had no Battle VIP Pass in hand. That means the rest of their hand could just be like Candy Bag, Excalibur, Irida. Maybe I do Iono. It's like a hard judgment call to make. Charizard? Oh, it's for the Charizard matchup. True Treater? Nah. Iono. Research. Iono. Research. I'm not sure. Hit him with the Iono. I would assume Urshi. I got no clue, to be honest. All right, come on. Enveloping Shadow. Give me the heads. One time, bro. Come on. Let's go. Is that just a dub? Did we just win? Ninja as well, but we're not like an aggressive deck. Did we just win? Is that just a dub? Is the game over? Also, I assume so, but I don't know. Do we just lose to Gardevoir? I have no clue, to be honest, but the game literally ends, right? They literally can't win. Back it up. Get him out of here. Hailblade for 60? Bro, your deck sucks. Chen-Pao, bro? More like Chen-Pao. Dude, why would anyone play this deck? You can't even beat Banette. Okay. Calamity. I can probably get rid of the Calamities here, right? The Ultra Ball around. Squad online. I could evolve this. They have a 9-card hand. Maybe as well, Iono. Evolving this seems fine. I'll leave it there. Let it chill. If Guardy sets up Greninja, you can go. Yeah, I KO's 2. But is that like, that's what I don't know. Does that do anything? Dude, let's go. All right, opening hand is kind of mid. Dude, I priced 2 Shuppet again, bro. This deck needs a heavy ball, bro. 2 Shups. I don't have catcher, I don't think. 2 Shups, a boss, and Arvin. Shuppet ups. Double balls in hand. Five energy. A Shupper. And let's see what else. 2 Shups. Or that 1 Ultra Balls in hand. 4 Sealstone prized. And Collapse is in hand. I don't know what the last prize card is. That's fine. Oh, was it like Cheryl or something? For that strategy though, oh yeah, Cheryl's prize. For me to go through their active, I feel like I would need access to Cheryl. To be honest, with this kind of draw though, I feel like we just lose. I feel like it's gonna be tough. I could attach here. I mean, attaching here seems fine, right? But I could like Ultra Ball away this plus the top deck and then go get another energy next turn. I think I maybe wait on the energy attachment actually. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just kind of chill for now. Dude, I stopped pricing these Shups, man. Banette EX. Oh, Stealth Shuriken. This deck does 4 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resist for revenge Pokemon. Water, Torrential Slash. 120 if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it. This deck does 120 more. So 240 if they have damage counters on it for 2 waters. It's not bad. 300 HP stage 2. I think there's probably better though. Doesn't sound like there. It sounds like there's definitely a better Pokemon that does probably almost the exact same thing. I guess I can't Poltergeist now. Did I want to be able to Poltergeist on this next turn? Maybe. Possible. Dude. I did, yeah. Absolutely cooking, man. If I attached a Shuppet here, I could have responded with, Can I still knock this thing out somehow? No, right? No. I can hit him for 30 though, 3 times. I can hit him for 33 times. Doesn't have to be good enough. Ooh. Pretty good, I guess. Yep. Pretty good, man. Horse for VIP. I just lose. Now they seem super set up. Honestly, if I could have returned Poltergeist, KO'd the Meloetta, I would feel like okay. The fact that that's not an option for me makes this feel really, really bad. Oh, also the fusion energy means I can't Alakazam to the Meloetta. Dude. This is so bad. Alright, we have to 3-hit the Meloetta here. Well, hold on now. I did get the boss play, so I could boss the Genesect. But I still have to eventually be able to deal with this Meloetta, right? I think I'm bossing no Genesect. I think I have to 3-hit the Meloetta. As bad as that sounds. As bad as that is. Gotta do it. Gotta do it to him. Got a Roltz. Man, but do I want to put this Force Seal on a V Pokemon? You just Shadow Rider? Yeah, I don't know. Alright. I don't really want to put a Luminion in play for them to take advantage of later, though, do I? But losing my Super Rod here also sucks. Everything sucks about this. Man, this all sucks. We're fine. Got to 3-hit the active, and then we'll figure it out from there. Does it make sense to ever put this in play? Probably not. Nothing I can think of. I guess I could vacuum it. They could vacuum it too, though. I could path them. I feel like pathing isn't going to do a whole ton when they're already getting item locked in a situation like this. Yeah, and I guess actually, even if they get the, well, no, how much is it? Oh no, they would KO me. Well, I guess I just have to. I guess I just have to hope that they don't have the 4th fusion energy. I probably lose to the 4th fusion energy. Not very cool of them to do. So we have to hope there's no 4th fusion. Then we're okay, I guess. Could have pathed. I don't think pathing made a whole ton of sense for the current situation. Also, I want to be able to like use Guard EX maybe, I don't know, on the next turn. That path right there probably wasn't correct. It's probably correct to not path. They got it? Am I dead? Or fusion? No? Okay. Hit him for another 30 damage. Just get in there. Clean 30. Match. Calamitous to replace that doesn't make a whole ton of sense right now. Oh, they are down a path. I guess Calamitous would maybe just stick for the rest of the game if I did this. It would also take away their town store, which could get them... They have what, a choice belt or choice band and that left? Calamitous. Iono? I don't know, I'm kind of torn on this, to be honest. Does it matter? Do I want a Calamitous? Should be able to retreat the Alakazam eventually. Dude, I actually don't know. I'm gonna do it. Because then I could try and trap Genesect afterwards. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. We'll see. They should have at least like one more. They might have like, yeah, they should have like a Lost City left. They'll be able to bump it eventually. If I just use this on this, it should just like fizzle, right? Because what does it say? As long as the card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy performance at one time. Prevent all effects of your opponent's ability. Wait, opponent's ability. So if I use this on it, it should just do nothing, right? Okay, cool. I just like want to see it happen. I could evolve this now, but if I evolve this now, they could boss punch this or even boss KO it if they have like boss. So I think I wait. Then we just punch. To be honest though, them boss KO in my shop here would also be pretty bad because I did prize too. Dude, how am I keep? I need a heavy ball, man. I keep prizing double. That's so ridiculous. Double Shup's prize is actually absurd. I hate that. I am gonna finally get through this Mellow on the next turn, but maybe it would be better to have it be a Banette EX instead of a Shupa getting KO'd here. It probably would, to be honest. I probably should have evolved. Did I open the packs? I did, yeah. Okay. We finally got through the Meloetta. We have the boss for the next turn on Genesect. Making it work. We're making it work. I don't really want to Iono them, I don't think, this turn. What should I don't want to get rid of the Cali. It's possible we use the Calyrex, right? We have a 7-card hand. I can make it a 3 though. It is possible for us to use Calyrex. Oh, we could KO this and then Calyrex, right? How long would I be able to do that for? Not very long. Also, I would need to stop myself from decking out. What's the retreat cost on this? 1 or 2? Shoot. I'm just gonna swing. We have the boss play, we have the Iono play. If they had an energy last turn, I feel like they would have attached it, but there was really no reason for them to have attached it to the Mew, I guess, even if they had one. It's not a Shuppet. Okay. I could get Escape Rope to get me into the Calyrex, I guess, right? Yeah. That's something. Or Ultra Ball for Gardevoir would also work. If they don't attach energy this turn, I could just do that play and that would work. Well, they still have a spark. They could still sparkle. They could sparkle to a Mew V and then energy makes a double turbo into play. So you're reaching the point where you can poltergeist the Mew. That's true. To be honest, I got to keep that in mind. I probably could Poltergeist the Mew next turn. They do have 8 in hand. I could probably go for it. That's actually a good point. I actually didn't think about that one. I would be down for a good old Poltergeist on the Mew. But now, the Shadow Rider play does lock them out of the game right now. Do I go for the Poltergeist? Well, I need 6. Should I go for it? I want to go for it. What else would they have in their hand? Well, if they had other basics, they would have played them. It could be like 2 Mew V Maxes. If they had a double turbo, they probably would have also attacked. I think I have it. Well, I should draw some cards here. Hold up. Yeah, I think going for the Poltergeist is probably fine here. We could even path them as well. Does that make sense to do? Make it harder for their turn. No, but I don't want to path and play. Yeah, this KOs every time. I'm feeling confident. Yes. So that's just wait, they had a double turbo? They had a double turbo the whole time and just didn't. They could have just attacked with Mew there. They literally just could have attacked with Mew and just like chose not to. Dude, my last 2 prize cards are 2 Shuppets, bro. This is absurd. That is so absurd. How are my last 2 prize cards 2 Shuppets? Come on, bro. I mean, oh, wait a second. This actually is a big... They can kill me with Genesect. Oh, but then I can kill them back with Banette EX. Okay, maybe that's not that big of a deal. I was like, oh, shoot, we lose. But no, we can still win. Yo, appreciate the 26 months there, Mew. Yeah. Dude, my Shups stay prized, bro. They can KO us, but then we can KO them back with a Banette EX. Which means maybe I should have put a Banette EX. I actually could have like put some other stuff in play. I could have put down the Calyrex. I didn't have to put the Force Seal Stone on it because then it could have got vacuumed. But I could have at least had the Calyrex in play to hold the Force Seal Stone. Because they could Judge or Iono me or Roxanne me depending on what they play. They could like hit. They are down their Iono. They don't have a ton of draw power. I definitely could have played that better on my last turn for sure. Wait, do they KO? Yeah, they 2 tablets, they get the KO. They played both tablets now, so they KO now. But we should have the return KO all clean. All right, we're good. Dude, 2 Shups, bro. That's so annoying. All right, we got the dub, though. The only thing that matters is the dub, and we got it. Wait, do I have the energy? Yeah, this matchup, the Mew matchup is crazy. This is a crazy matchup. But it's not a bad matchup. It's just a crazy matchup. It's just a crazy matchup. It's a cool matchup. It's a cool matchup for sure. Definitely a cool one. Definitely a fun, interesting matchup. It's not the Fusion is definitely way harder. Beating the Fusion Mew is way harder than beating the Double Turbo. Double Turbo honestly might just be favored. But the Fusion, this is a tough one. The Fusion is tough for sure.